Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting topics for collectors, the 1995 Lincoln penny with a mint mark that's creating a lot of buzz. While pennies are often seen as low-value coins, this particular penny could surprise you. What makes it so special? Let's explore the current market value, the factors that contribute to its worth, and just how much this penny could be worth on the collector's market, possibly even reaching the $1 million mark. Stay tuned. First, let's give you some background on the 1995 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. It features the iconic Abraham Lincoln design, which was first introduced in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin showcases a profile of Lincoln, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American history. So, what makes the 1995 Lincoln penny so noteworthy? Well, it might look like any other penny you've seen, but there are subtle details and rare circumstances that make certain examples more valuable. A penny minted in 1995 could be worth much more than its face value, but only if it meets the right conditions. That's where the market for rare coins comes in. Now, before we talk about the price, let's touch on something important for any coin collector: coin grading. A coin's value is heavily influenced by its condition, which is determined by a grading system used by professional numismatists. The grades range from poor all the way up to mint state, or MS70, which is the perfect, flawless grade. For the 1995 penny, most coins you find in circulation will fall somewhere between good and fine, which means they have some wear and tear from being in people's pockets. But if you happen to have one in near perfect condition, or, better yet, a coin that's been graded MS65 or higher, you could be holding on to something much more valuable. Now let's talk about the most exciting part: the rare varieties of the 1995 penny. While most 1995 pennies are worth just a few cents above face value, there are rare minting errors that can significantly increase their value. For example, one of the most notable varieties of the 1995 penny is the double die obverse. A double die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, causing the image to be stamped more than once. This can result in doubling of certain features on the coin, most commonly on the letters of Liberty or the date. The 1995 double die penny is highly sought after by collectors, and coins with this error can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the condition. Now, let's get into the real question: what's the current market value of a 1995 penny, and could it be worth millions? For a typical 1995 penny in average circulation condition, you're looking at a value of just 1 to 2 cents more than its face value. However, this changes drastically depending on the coin's condition, rarity, and if it has any special errors. A mint state 1995 penny in excellent condition could be worth anywhere from $1 to $10. If you're lucky enough to own a double die error 1995 penny, it could be worth between $500 to $1,500, depending on the quality of the error and how well preserved the coin is. And here's the big question: can the 1995 Lincoln penny ever reach $1 million value? While it's unlikely that a standard 1995 penny will ever hit that high a figure, certain mint errors, particularly those with severe doubling or other rare characteristics, have been known to fetch amounts that could easily surpass the $100,000 mark in exceptional cases. So, how do you know if the 1995 penny you have is worth more than just a couple of cents? Here's what to look for. If your coin looks well preserved, with minimal wear and sharp features, it's more likely to be valuable. As we mentioned, the 1995 double die error is the most sought after variety. Look carefully at the lettering and the date for signs of doubling. If you see multiple images of the letters or numbers, you may have a rare find on your hands. The best way to ensure you're getting the true value of your penny is to have it professionally graded. A grading service can assign a grade to your coin and help determine its exact worth on the market. To wrap it up, while most 1995 Lincoln pennies aren't worth much more than their face value, the rare varieties, particularly those with errors, can fetch impressive prices. Whether you're holding on to a flawless example or a rare double die error, you might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. If you're a coin collector, now's the time to check your pennies. You could be sitting on a potential gold mine. Be sure to get your coins graded and keep an eye out for those minting errors, because you never know when your next big find could be worth millions of dollars. We're focusing on the 1996 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike due to its potential to be worth much more than its face value. So, if you're holding on to one of these pennies, or if you're just curious about the coin's market value, you're in the right place. Let's start with a quick overview of the 1996 Lincoln penny itself. This coin was minted in 1996 at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark on the reverse side. It's part of the ongoing series of Lincoln pennies, which have been in circulation since 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This particular penny has an iconic design, with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was used on pennies from 1959 until 2008. However, in most cases, the 1996 Lincoln penny isn't particularly valuable. The coin you're most likely holding onto is worth just 1 cent, which is its face value. That's the case for the vast majority of coins like this, given that they were produced in large quantities. Over 6 billion 1996 pennies were minted, making them extremely common. So, why is there so much attention around this seemingly ordinary penny? Let's explore that. The value of the 1996 Lincoln penny begins to change when it has some rare characteristics, such as a mistake in its minting process or unique wear patterns. These attributes can increase a coin's value significantly. For example, you could be holding a 1996 penny with an error, such as a double die or a misstrike, which could potentially make it a rare find. Coins with errors like these can be sold for far more than their face value, depending on the type of mistake and the severity of the error. Some rare 1996 Lincoln pennies have been known to fetch anywhere from $10 to several $100, depending on the specific error. But we're talking about rare, mint-state examples that look as though they've never been circulated, or coins that have the right combination of features. The most common errors for this penny include double die reverses or obverse, where the design appears to be slightly doubled or offset due to a minting error. These types of coins can increase in value considerably, with a few selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Additionally, in higher grade coins, especially those that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, you can expect higher market values. A well-preserved 1996 penny, graded by a reputable organization such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, may fetch a price much higher than the typical circulation piece. Uncirculated coins in top grades can sell for anywhere between $5 and $50, though coins with pristine condition and no flaws can see higher premiums. If you are lucky enough to come across a rare 1996 penny in near perfect condition, you could find that it is worth not just a few dollars but potentially much more, depending on demand in the marketplace at the time. The market for rare coins fluctuates, and what may be worth $100 today could go for even more in the future as collectors seek these rare pieces to complete their collections. Moreover, there is one significant category in which the 1996 Lincoln penny might surprise collectors: proof coins. Proof coins are special editions of coins that are created for collectors, not for circulation. These coins are struck multiple times using polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish. They are often produced in smaller quantities, and certain proof coins can become valuable over time. Though the 1996 Lincoln penny wasn't issued as a proof coin, it's worth noting that collectors might be interested in how it fares in the broader context of proof coin collections. Finally, let's touch on the possibility of this coin reaching truly astronomical values, over $1 million. In the world of rare coins, it's always possible for a coin to dramatically increase in value if it meets the right conditions. A rare error, combined with a high-grade specimen and a specific market demand, could result in a 1996 Lincoln penny breaking records. However, it's important to understand that this is extremely unlikely, and you would have to have a coin with an incredibly rare and unusual feature to make such a leap in value. As of now, the market for this particular penny isn't in the $1 million range, but it's important to remember that coin values are always subject to change. Coins, especially those with rare features, can rise in value over time as collectors become more interested in them, or if there's a sudden surge in demand. So, while a 1996 D Lincoln penny is unlikely to reach $1 million in the immediate future, it's always wise to keep an eye on trends in the numismatic world. In conclusion, if you have a 1996 D Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny in your collection, you may just have a valuable coin on your hands. But it depends on the specific condition, any potential errors, and current market demand. While most of these coins are worth their face value, it's the rare exceptions that can make all the difference in the world of coin collecting. Always ensure that your coins are properly evaluated by a professional, as even small differences in condition can lead to significantly higher values. We're diving into one of the most intriguing coins in the world of numismatics, the 1997 D Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. You may be wondering, what makes this particular coin so special? Why does it have the potential to fetch a significant amount of money in today's market? Well, you're in for a treat as we break down everything you need to know about the 1997 D Lincoln penny, its current market value, and how it could be worth thousands, if not millions of dollars. Let's begin with some background on the coin itself. The 1997 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. It's a copper-plated zinc coin, weighing 2.5 grams and measuring 19 millimeters in diameter. It features the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which has graced the back of the penny since 1959. While the design hasn't changed much over the years, the condition, rarity, and specific characteristics of a coin can make a huge difference in its value. Now, you might be thinking, but I have a 1997 D Lincoln penny. How could it possibly be worth anything beyond 1 cent? That's where things get interesting. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. The key to understanding the value of the 1997 D penny lies in the concept of rarity and demand. The majority of 1997 D pennies are fairly common, and in circulated condition, they are usually worth only a few cents above face value, if at all. However, there are certain factors that can make a 1997 D Lincoln penny much more valuable than you might expect. One such factor is the condition of the coin. If you have a 1997 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth significantly more. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition, without scratches or wear, are highly sought after by collectors. In particular, a coin that has been graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services can command a much higher price. These types of coins can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s, depending on their exact grade and quality. But what if your coin has a unique feature, such as an error or an unusual strike? Coins with minting errors are often the most valuable in the world of numismatics. The 1997 D Lincoln penny is no exception. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with rare errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or incorrect die rotations. For instance, a 1997 D penny with a strong double die reverse or an interesting error can be worth thousands of dollars. These coins are much rarer than regular, uncirculated pennies, and collectors who specialize in error coins are often willing to pay a premium for them. You might also be asking about the ultimate value of a 1997 D Lincoln penny in the higher end of the market. Could it ever be worth millions? While the vast majority of 1997 D pennies are not worth that much, certain rare versions with exceptional qualities or errors have the potential to reach figures in the higher thousands or, under the right circumstances, could be considered worth millions. In particular, if a 1997 D penny were to be discovered with an extremely rare or previously unknown mint error, it could trigger a bidding frenzy among collectors, pushing its value into the upper echelon of the market. The bottom line is this: while the standard 1997 D Lincoln penny is worth just 1 cent in everyday transactions, collectors and enthusiasts are often willing to pay much more for rare examples. The key is knowing what to look for: mint errors, uncirculated conditions, and high-quality examples. If you happen to have a 1997 D penny that stands out in any of these ways, it's worth taking a closer look and potentially getting it appraised or graded by a professional. In the world of coin collecting, it's always a possibility that your everyday penny could end up being worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars, depending on its rarity, condition, and demand. We're diving deep into the intriguing world of the 2004 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists alike. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into coin hunting, this rare coin could be a gem in your collection. In this video, we'll explore the history, features, and current market value of the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, including its potential to reach impressive figures in the market. Let's get started. To understand the significance of the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, it's important to first understand its context. In 2004, the U.S. Mint released a series of pennies featuring a redesigned reverse, which celebrated the bicentennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. However, most of these pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P mint mark. The 2004 no-mint mark penny, on the other hand, has no mint mark at all, which makes it exceptionally rare. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia are marked with a P, but some coins were struck without the mint mark by mistake. These minting errors can result in the coin becoming more valuable over time. Since the 2004 no-mint mark penny was not intended to be produced without the mint mark, its rarity makes it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. How to identify the 2004 no-mint mark penny? Now that we know the rarity of this coin, how can you identify it in your collection? The 2004 no-mint mark penny looks similar to other pennies from that year but stands out due to the absence of the mint mark. This penny features the obverse design of Abraham Lincoln, with the iconic image of Lincoln's portrait designed by Victor David Brenner, which has been used on U.S. pennies since 1909. The reverse features the Union Shield design introduced in 2010, but on the 2004 penny, you'll notice a small change. It doesn't have the P mint mark that's typically seen on coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. To identify this coin, make sure to look closely at the reverse side. If there is no mint mark to the right of the year, you have found a rare example of the 2004 no-mint mark penny. The 2004 no-mint mark penny is considered valuable because of its rarity. While the U.S. Mint typically produces billions of pennies each year, this particular error was a rare occurrence. When a coin is struck without its expected mint mark, it can create a mintage error, and that error can dramatically increase the coin's value among collectors. Coins that exhibit minting errors, such as missing mint marks, can often sell for far more than their face value. This is especially true when the error is rare and when the coin is in excellent condition. Over the years, the 2004 no-mint mark penny has garnered attention due to its scarcity, and many collectors have sought to add it to their collections, driving up its market price. Current market value of the 2004 no-mint mark penny. As of now, the market value of the 2004 no-mint mark penny can vary depending on a few key factors, including the coin's condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Most of these pennies can be found in circulated condition, and while they are rare, they may not fetch astronomical sums in those conditions. However, the value increases significantly for coins in uncirculated or mint condition, especially those that are graded by professional coin grading services. On average, a 2004 no-mint mark penny in circulated condition might fetch anywhere from $10 to $50 at auction, with some selling for higher prices depending on the demand at the time. If the coin is in excellent, uncirculated condition, it could potentially sell for several $100s, and in rare cases, it could even break the $1,000 mark. While this is impressive, it's essential to note that the market for rare coins is constantly evolving. Coin values can fluctuate over time depending on a variety of factors, such as the number of collectors interested in the coin, the overall economy, and the number of similar coins in circulation. Can the 2004 no-mint mark penny reach $1 million value? Now let's address the big question: could the 2004 no-mint mark penny ever be worth $1 million? While it's certainly rare for coins like this to reach $1,000,000 status, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. For a coin to hit such a high value, it would need to be in flawless, gem-like condition and be among the few known examples of its kind. Additionally, the demand for such a coin would need to be extraordinarily high at the time it goes up for sale, with wealthy collectors or institutions vying for ownership. At this moment, there is no confirmed sale of a 2004 no-mint mark penny for millions of dollars. However, given the trajectory of the numismatic market and the continued interest in era coins, it's not impossible that in the future, a particularly well-preserved example could approach high-value territory. For now, collectors should be excited to find one of these rare pennies, as it's definitely a great investment and a conversation piece in any collection. Even if it doesn't quite reach the $1,000,000 mark today, it's clear that the 2004 no-mint mark penny holds its own as a valuable piece of numismatic history. So there you have it. The 2004 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is a rare and valuable coin that every serious collector should keep an eye out for. While it may not be worth millions of dollars just yet, it certainly holds significant market value and could increase in price as its rarity and demand grow over time. If you find one of these coins in your pocket change or during a coin hunt, you've stumbled upon a treasure. And as always, be sure to check the condition of your coin. Whether it's circulated or uncirculated, the better the condition, the higher the potential value.